Hello and welcome to the channel, and welcome to this expert puzzle by País. And today is the 28th of March 2024. We seem to have a lot of givens in this grid. Let's see if that is going to be any help or if it's just going to obfuscate matters. But I do see a 2 and a 4 blocking here, and I do see a 2 and a 4 blocking here. So these two positions must be a 2 and a 4. And these, therefore, a 3, 6, and a 9. There's a 3 and a 9 blocking here, so this must be the 3, and 6 and 9 go here. Since this ghost 9 blocks here, and this 9 blocks here, this 9 blocks here, we can enter a 9 here. These two 9s block across like so. This 9 blocks up, so we have a 9 here as well. Now we are going to be looking for a 9 here or here. And since we found this 9, this position cannot be a 4, and we need a 4 for the top row. The 4 here and here block here. Therefore, this must be a 4. A 5 blocks up here. So we are going to have a 5 here or here blocking across. We have a 5 blocking up. So 5 in this block 3 must go either here or here. And we have a 1 blocking over and up. So one of these is a 1. Let's start with a 7, shall we? The 7 blocks up and over. So here's a 7. Now we only have to deal with 3 empty squares. And they must be a 1, 5, and a 3, of course. The 3 blocks up here. So here's a 3. And now we have a 1 and a 5 here. Here we need a 2 and a 5. And we know that one of these is a 5 because we just discussed that. The 5 blocks this square, therefore this is going to be the 1, and this is going to be the 5. We need a 2, 4, and an 8 here. This 8 blocks here, this 8 blocks here, therefore this must be where the 8 goes. And we know that these are 2 4s anyway, and this is now also a 2 or a 4. And we know that these are a 6 and a 9. We found that out early on. These 3 therefore have got to be a 2, 5, and a 7. Can we do anything with that? Nope, not yet. We have a good-looking 9 that must go in this square because of these 9s blocking across and this 9 blocking down. So here's a 9. And now we have a 9 here because these two 9s block these squares and this 9 blocks this square. So here's a 9. And a 5, 6, and a 7 now for these. I can't solve those. This is a 6, 7, of course, and this is a 5, 7, but this is a 5, 6, and a 7. And no, it's not. I have to correct myself. This cannot be a 7 because the 7 blocks across here, giving me a 7 here or here blocking down. So this is a 5, 6. This 1 blocks across, this 1 blocks down. One of these is a 1 blocking across. So we'll end up with a 1 here or here. 2 and 5. Give me something. Well, yes, this gives me a 5 because one of these is a 5. Therefore, none of these can be a 5. And we have a 5 here and here blocking these squares. So the only square in column 4 that can be a 5 is here. Need a 1, 3, and an 8 here. We have a 1 and an 8 here. Now this is a 3. and 1 and 8 go here, and we know where the 1 goes because this 1 blocks across, so does this. So the only square in this block, number 8, that can be a 1 is here, and therefore the 8 goes to this square. This 8 blocks down, this 8 blocks up. We have an 8 blocking over and over, so here's an 8. And since these must be a 2 and a 5, these must be a 6 and a 8. 8 blocks up, here's a 6, here's the 8. 2 8s blocking across, 1 8 blocking down, another 8 blocking down, an 8 goes here. Here we're looking, I think, for a 9 and a 2. How about that? Don't really know what to do about that, but I think we can now place a 7 here. And the reason we can do that is that we have this 7 blocking down, this 7 blocking over, this 7 blocking over. One of these is a 7 blocking down. So here's a 7. And now a simple 6 and a 5 for these. The 5 has blocked here for a long time, so this is a 6 and this is a 5. Up here now, this must be a 2 and this must be a 5. This 2 blocks down, so we have a 2 here. So along with the 7 that must go in one of these two positions, we now also will be looking for a 3, leaving a 6 and a 1 for these squares. This, of course, now has got to be a 3. I think we can place a 1 here. We said earlier that one of these is a 1 and that this goes to 1 blocks across. This 1 blocks down, therefore this must be a 1. And the 6 therefore goes here. We are no closer yet to the 2 4s, I think. We'll need to do something about that. But I don't know what exactly we can do now. So we'll have to work somewhere else in the grid until we can solve stuff over here. We could try to look for a 6 for row 5. And it must go over here. We also have a 6 here or here. But that's not helpful. What is helpful is that thinking about the 6 makes me look at this 6 blocking here, this 6 blocking here, and this 6 blocking here, giving me a 6 here. So it was helpful of sorts. Here we can do something interesting. I think we need to find a 2, 4, 6, and a 9. We have a 2, 6, and a 9 blocking here. So here's a 4. And a 2, 6, and a 9 now must go here. Now maybe we can do something here, because I'm seeing stuff. I'm seeing a 2 blocking up and down. I'm seeing a 4 blocking down and up. I'm seeing a 2 and a 4 blocking across. So these two squares must be a 2 and a 4 combo. Therefore, these must be a 1, 3, and a 5. Also not that helpful. Let's have another look at these 3 squares. They must be a 1, 7, and a 3. These, therefore, must be a 2, 4, and a 9. The 4 blocks here, the 4 blocks here, so we have a 4 here. We remember these, they were 2 and 4, right? So this is now a 2 blocking up and the 2 blocks down. Here's a 2. These 2's block across. This 2 blocks down, so here's a 2. Now remember what the other one was? Right, a 4. this 4 blocks across, so does this. This blocks down. We have a 4 here, 3 and 6 here. We can do that. 6 blocks over, here's a 3 and here's a 6. 3 blocks over, here's a 3. And here, therefore, is a 7. Now we are cooking because now here's a 7. We have 2 3s blocking here and here, so here's a 3. And a 1 and a 5 here. The 1 blocks over, 5 here, 1 here. Now we have a 1 here and we have a 5 here. Things are looking very good now. We need a 2 and a 9 here, and the 2 must go here because this 2 blocks here. So a 2 for this row, number 7, has got to go here, and this therefore must be the 9. And now we have a 9 here, and we have a 6 here. The 1 blocks down, 1 must go here. We have all the 2s. Let's see if we can find a 3. I don't think we can yet, so let's move to the 5s. 5 blocks up here and here, so here's a 5. Now we can find a 3 because this 3 blocks up, therefore a 3 goes here, and therefore here. A 7 must go here, and a 7 must go here. That's it. Thank you for watching, and please come back soon for more. Bye for now.